Welcome to Brothers Talking Sports. I'm your host, Oscar. Here are my co-hosts, just Shea today. How we doing, Shea?
Is this the second week in a row Max isn't here?
Second week in a row, Max doesn't show up. Well, last week didn't get posted because, the stuff got corrupted. But, yeah, second week in a row, Max doesn't like to show up to work, Show up to work, What a fucking asshole.
He's on strike.
He's on strike. No, he's got other stuff going on. He's got to go lose a football game, or practice to lose a football game.
When do they play this week?
They play Saturday.
Who do they play?
Comswog.
Oh, okay.
They lost.
When will they win a game?
Maybe Amityville. Maybe. Probably not. But yeah, NFL was a good week. Let's go over the Thursday night game, which we're not going to do on these reviews. Thursday night, Shea, you want to talk about what happened to the Packers?
The game yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, they sucked. That was about it. Listen, when you have your left side of your line, your all-pro left tackle, your all-pro left guard, that doesn't help. And you got all young guys in on their offense, everybody is like pretty much it's their first or second season actually playing on the field. Jordan Love, it's actually his first year playing. You got the receivers, it's first and second year guys. The offensive line is mostly guys who have only played a couple years in the league. Yeah. So they're very young. They got pushed around up front. They're just not ready for the good teams yet. They're not ready to compete with the top teams. In a couple years they will be, but they're not yet. The Lions are good this year. The Lions really have it going. The Lions can just do everything. Like, they cover all aspects. They don't cover any aspect spectacular. Like, they don't have a spectacular pass game. Not a spectacular. The run game's good, I would say. It's probably the best thing for them. And their defense plays pretty solid too, surprisingly. So the Lions are a good team. They'll win the NFC North because the NFC North sucks.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think the Vikings are that bad. I think the Vikings just got to.
Yeah, but when you start 0, you got a team that's 0-3 and one that's now 3-1. It's going to be tough to bounce back.
Yeah, come back on the way. But they're going to be a good team this year, the Vikings. So
I just don't think being in a deficit like this, it kind of hurts you at this point.
Yeah, no, it's definitely tough for the Vikings to come back
from. But no, I think the Lions are a good team. I don't think the Packers are a bad team. I think they're kind of in the middle of the pack team. They'll be like a just missed the playoffs kind of team. Like, I feel like they'll go 8-9, 9-8, like pretty average throughout the year, especially with the schedule. That it's not actually the worst schedule coming up. It's like Vegas, Denver, the Vikings, and the Rams. So it's like not a terribly tough schedule for them.
That's good.
Yeah, but it was. I didn't expect them to get their ass kicked that bad, but I didn't think it was gonna go. I didn't expect them to win. I'll say that. The Lions are a better team, definitely, and way better coached. Matt LaFleur is not the best coach. I don't care what people say. Matt LaFleur he's not a head coach. We talk about this all the time, right? There's guys in the NFL that aren't head coaches.
Yeah.
Todd Bowles. Who else is the big ones?
Josh McDaniels.
McDaniels
Daniels got to get it.
Probably Robert Saleh.
Yeah, I don't think Robert Saleh is very good either.
There's a bunch of guys that aren't head coaches, really. Yeah. They're better as just coordinators. And Matt LaFleur is definitely one of them. I think he's just better as an offensive coordinator. And Joe Barry's a bad defensive coordinator. So, yeah, but they'll give him a couple years. They'll be fine.
Yep. All right, let's get into the first one. This game is in London, folks, so there's no home field advantage except for the Jacksonville Jaguars, who says they're home.
They have just as many fans over there as they do in here.
They probably do. But the Falcons play the Jaguars. Falcons looking to bounce back after last week's loss to the Lions, and the Jaguars looking to bounce back after last week's loss to the Texans. Tough. What do you got, Shea?
I think the Jaguars will win this one. I think the Jaguars are now – that's 2 straight they've lost. As much as the Falcons also just lost, but the Falcons aren't as good of a team. I think it's pretty clear. If you stop the run, you'll be fine against the Falcons. That's their offense. Stop the run, you're fine. The Lions did it pretty easily last week. They stopped the run. They easily won the game. I think Jacksonville has to get on track now, because if you go down 1-3, that's a big.
Yeah, especially with the Colts.
The Colts are playing all right. Anthony Richardson's coming back this week. I saw that today. I don't know if that hurts or really helps them. I don't know if that really does anything for them. Just changes how their offense will go.
Yeah, exactly.
But
they'll be okay.
I think the Jaguars have to have a bounce back game here, and they will have a bounce back game.
Yeah, this is a game for Trevor Lawrence. This is a big statement game. You have to go out there and perform. You didn't perform last week. Your defense literally didn't show up. You let 37 points. You let Houston score 37 points on you. You have to show up this week.
Calvin Ridley, I didn't realize. Calvin Ridley dropped a touchdown pass.
Yes.
And I had one. He was one of the guys. Remember how I was like saying how I needed guys to score touchdowns? He was one of them. And I didn't realize he dropped one. And now I looked back and I'm like, you're kidding me. And I lost money because of that.
Makes sense that you lost money off that. I did not. I didn't. I don't bet on really anytime touchdowns. It's kind of tough
Well, Underdog makes it easy now. They got all the boosters.
I know they got all the boosters. But I'm taking the Jaguars here as well in this game, and just one that the Jaguars need to bounce back in. Next, the Dolphins go on the road to Buffalo to go face Big Josh, Rocket Arm. Looks good in shorts.
As much as people want to say the Dolphins will win this game, I seriously doubt that. I think the Bills will win this game. Let's go think about this. The Dolphins are now 3-0. They just scored 70 points last week. They have been rolling. They have to hit adversity some point, and I think this Buffalo team and Sean McDermott's defense will give them a little bit of adversity. And I think Josh Allen, I can't see the Bills starting off 2-2 right here. I think they already had a sloppy loss to the Jets. The Bills are starting to get back on track, and I think they'll at home too. So yeah, in with those Buffalo fans, I think they'll be able to take care of business this week.
Yeah, upset alert. This Tua team, this Tua and the Miami Dolphins are going to roll up into Buffalo and cause havoc up there. I mean, they almost beat them with Skylar Thompson in the playoff game last year. They're going to come in and they're going to kick the doors off of them. I think this game is going to be a blowout. I think the Dolphins win pretty handily. This is a big revenge game for the Dolphins. I think they show up. The weather's going to be nice, so it's not like they have to, the weather's really going to be really bad. Beautiful, sunny, 80 degrees. This is a game for the Dolphins to come out and just destroy them, I think.
You're very high on the Dolphins.
I am very high on the Dolphins.
Listen, they're good. They're not that good. They're not going into Buffalo and steamrolling the Bills. That's for sure.
Dude, I really
this is
gonna
be a good. This is going to be a good game no matter what. It's going to be close. This is going to come down to like a one score at the end of the game kind of thing. Either team. It's going to be a good fight.
I don't think the Dolphins steamroll, but I think the Dolphins have control the whole game and really don't let this thing go. I think it'll be a 2-score game. Dolphins win probably about 10 points, but I don't think the Dolphins ever lose control.
I think Tua. There's a reason Tua's not Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and these great quarterbacks. He's due to hit some bad games. We've seen it in the past. I think this is where he hits one of those rough games.
Well, a lot of his bad games, he was seeing like 7 guys.
Well, true, but still, he's.
I'm taking the Dolphins here as my upset this week over the Bills. This is a game that you could probably put on a Saturday night, probably in prime time, and nobody will still watch it. Broncos Bears. 2-0-3 teams that are god awful.
You can put it on prime time and people still wouldn't watch.
People still wouldn't watch the game. I mean, these are 2 bad teams. Sean Payton, Matty before, Justin Fields. Man, Justin Fields is bad. Get 41 hung up on you by the Chiefs.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing.
The Broncos had 70 hung up on them. So.
Yeah, Broncos just got 70 hung up on them. So 2 bad defenses going at it, and
these teams combined to let up 110 points, 111 points last week.
Yeah, stupid. I don't even think some of the teams have let that up in the whole year so far. No, definitely not. But. With saying that, this Broncos team's got to get back on track this week. They're definitely going to find a way to beat the Bears. The Bears are horrible. I mean, really bad. They suck on offense and defense. The Broncos' offense isn't horrible. Like, they'll be able to put up points up against teams outside of the Dolphins, like last week, but they will put up points. But, man, this Broncos' offense just sucks everywhere. They're terrible, man. I mean, this Bears' offense just sucks everywhere.
The Bears, the Bears are bad. The Broncos will win this game. They're the better team, better roster, better coach, all around better. They're 0-3, but they're 0-3 in at least playing 2 close games. So we got to give it like this: they lost week 1 to the Vegas by 1 point.
Yep.
They lost week 2 to the Commanders by 2 points. On a 2-point conversion, they could have tied the game, and they were winning the whole game too. The whole first half, they were just killing the Commanders.
Yep.
Then they got demolished last week. The Bears have gotten pretty much embarrassed every single week now. They got embarrassed by the Packers week 1.
Yep.
They were in it week 2 against Tampa Bay and then embarrassed themselves by Justin Fields throwing a pick 6 in week 2, and then they got embarrassed by Kansas City last week. The Bears are just embarrassed. Embarrassing is the one word to describe the Bears that best describes the Bears. I want every single Bears fan to apologize because before the season you're talking about your team's so good. Justin Fields is so great. Just to let you know, fantasy does not determine how good a quarterback is. I hope we know that because we had been saying Justin Fields is a bad quarterback. We had him ranked, 25th?
Yeah, I had him ranked
25th.
really low.
That was generous. I think he's down to number 32. No. Well, 31. Zach Wilson.
I'd rather have Zach Wilson. I'd rather take Zach Wilson.
It's bad. Yeah, it's one of those two.
Yeah, no, they're bad. But we're both here taking the...
I think I actually might have Justin Fields over Jordan Love now that I think of it before the year. And I'm like, that disgusts me to even think about because that's just so bad. He's an embarrassment.
No, he's fucking terrible. This one's another really good game. 1 o'clock. Ravens at the Browns. These are two good teams. Ravens no Odell again this week. Just reported a little while ago. But the Ravens are on the road off a tough loss in Indianapolis. Oh, no, at home last week against Indianapolis. Can they bounce back, and will they bounce back?
Yes, they will. This is one of those matchups where the Ravens just always kind of steamroll the Browns. They always really give it to them every year. That's just how it works. Off a big loss for Baltimore. The Browns had a big win. This is actually my upset because the Browns are favored in this game.
Oh, that's a good one. I should have taken that one, but it's all right.
This will be my upset. Baltimore will go in to Cleveland and take care of business against them. I think I think Baltimore, they have to win this game. After a loss you had last week to the Colts and Gardner Minshew, you kind of need a win, and they'll get it this week.
Yeah, no. Most definitely, I think the Ravens get this one here as well.
Listen, if Deshaun Watson goes in and plays phenomenal and surprises us, then yeah.
Well,
but
have you heard the news about Deshaun Watson?
What now?
He didn't throw the ball in practice. He can't. His shoulder got hurt.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely will take the Ravens then.
Yeah, he hurt his shoulder in practice today. I don't know
I
don't know whether it was in practice, but he hurt his shoulder. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if he was hurt in the game. What I feel like he was down in the game hurt.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He went down on the what was it? It was he had a big pass and he went down. I forgot when it was in the game, but he went down for a little while. Yeah, remember we were talking about how DTR was going to come in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, but the Ravens get the upset for Shea here. I'm taking the Ravens as well. This is a lot of good games this week. Bengals Titans.
I don't know.
Listen, the Bengals struggled last week against the Rams, really struggled.
True. Actually, this is the game I do think we might see Derrick Henry rush for 150 yards because of the embarrassing performance he's had last week, and he just hasn't been that good yet this year. So I think Derrick Henry's due for a good game. But I also just think the Bengals are starting to get in their role now. You had to give him a little bit of time. Joe Burrow's got to get healthy.
But he's still hurt.
He is still hurt, but again, I can't see the Bengals starting 1-3 at this point. I think this is a game they kind of have to win. And Tennessee's not a good football team, as we saw. They got embarrassed by the Browns last week. No,
yeah, they definitely got embarrassed. They have to do something outside of one big play to DeAndre Hopkins, because that was all it was. Your explosive plays were
they threw one bomb to Hopkins and one bomb to
Burks.
Was it Burks
on
the other sideline to get him down, and they didn't get points off that drive.
Yeah, they didn't get points.
But that was their two big. That's all they had on offense, really, the entire game.
But Tennessee's not going to let any team run the ball literally on them. They're a very good defense.
They are probably the best run defense in the league. This team stops the run very, very well.
I mean, they held the Browns to absolutely nothing, so they have a really good run defense.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure. But the Bengals aren't a team that known for really running the ball very much. But
they definitely, they're in the shotgun a lot. I mean, they literally didn't run Joe Burrow under center at all. He's not going to run under center.
No, they're going to try and throw it 40 times.
Yeah.
They will be able to throw it a bunch against this team.
Exactly.
They're just better. Because
of his calf, he doesn't, they don't want Joe Burrow moving a lot, so they're going to keep him in the, in the gun. And I'm taking the Bengals in this game, even though I think that the Titans are definitely going to keep this game close, and I can definitely see the Titans winning this game. But this is also a game that I think the Bengals just need to go out there and win. So I'm going to take the Bengals. All right. Next, the Rams go on the road to go play Indianapolis.
Ooh, this is a good game.
This is another good game.
Anthony Richardson's coming back.
My boy Ant.
Colts starting 3-1 is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they're already 2-1. I think
this is funny because I have Jonathan Taylor and Cooper Kupp and they're playing each other this week, and then both of them come back next week. There's actually talks that the Rams might trade for Jonathan Taylor too. Oof, this one's tough.
Williams is pretty good for the Rams though. He's been playing a lot.
Yeah. I don't know what I want to do with this game.
I'm gonna start it off. I'm taking the Rams in this one. This is a Rams bounce back game. You just lost. You had a couple of stupid interceptions by Matthew Stafford. I think they cleaned that up. They shave it all off, and this is gonna be a great game for the Rams. And the Colts just came off a huge win where they didn't look perfect, but they're gonna have to really be able to stop the run. This Rams team, if they want to really win this game, because between Zach Moss and Anthony Richardson, they're going to run the ball about 40 times down your throat. So you have to be prepared for that, and I think the Rams come prepared.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. Actually, I think the Rams will win this game. I think it's just the fact that they just had the Colts had a big win and the Rams had a big loss, and it's also Anthony Richardson's first game back. So I think the Rams will win this game.
Mm-hmm. This is another good one. Buccaneers at the Saints.
Saints.
I'm also taking the Saints.
The Saints always beat the Buccaneers. Saints.
I know.
In the regular season, Saints.
Yeah. No, they didn't beat them last year.
No.
No, they beat them last year. Remember that was the game Brady came back, beat the Saints on Monday night.
He did? I don't remember that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they beat them last year.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had Ian Book playing quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Jameis is playing this game.
Yeah, it's probably.
I forgot about that actually. I'll still take the Saints.
Derek Carr's questionable.
I'll still take the Saints because Alvin Kamara comes back this week, and I think they utilize him a lot.
Check down city, baby.
That's what I mean. Jameis, throw it to Kamara, let him make guys miss. Okay, I think the Saints also are just a very good defense. So the Saints should probably be 3-0 right now. They just lost the stupid one to the Packers last week.
Yeah, Jordan Love made the comeback of a century.
Yeah. So.
Last week. But that's gonna be a really good game. The Saints got to get going back on offense after a struggling second half against the Packers. You really got to come back and get back into the flow of things. But they'll get back into it, I think, this week.
Mm-hmm.
Vikings go to Carolina,
and they win their first game of the season.
Yeah. Bryce Young, not sure if he's gonna play this week.
Honestly, he's better if he doesn't play. Probably they're better with the. They're better off with the Red Rocket.
Adam Thielen, he might win MVP this year. How good he's playing so far. He looks like the better version of Cooper Kupp. That's how good he is.
Yeah, the fact that he was a free agent in our fantasy league, I loved. It was like free pickup.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset because he's my favorite player.
I know. How did you not get him?
Because I had 7 good receivers on my roster. I have Tank Dell.
Tank had one bomb catch.
I have Tank Dell, Terry McLaurin, Dante Johnson. All my guys are 90+ roster.
Johnson's hurt, isn't he?
Yeah, but when he was still available, I didn't really need a wide receiver. I still don't. Mm-hmm. I have Chris Godwin and Michael Thomas. So I have too many good receivers on my roster. Now I just picked up Joshua Palmer and Tank Bell this week.
Yeah, you got Palmer from me. That was I wanted to pick up Palmer.
Yeah, but I was I need Palmer.
I didn't get any Palmer, and I wanted to pick up a defense, and I didn't get either one this week. I was like, what?
It's tough.
My team is stupid.
The Dolphins guy went to somebody higher than me.
He did?
Yes.
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
Who got him? No, Alex did.
Yeah.
Alex is ahead of you?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
You're 2-1. No, you're ahead of everybody.
Oh, I might be ahead of
everybody. You're 2-1, dude.
I forgot.
Somehow you're 2-1. Your team is awful.
My team's dog shit, and I'm 2-1. We might win this week too, because Just a little
I'm
luck.
also 2-1, but I've scored like 100 more points than everybody.
Exactly.
My team is insane once Cooper Kupp and Jonathan Taylor come back.
But let's get back onto the Panthers-Vikings game here. This is a get back on track game for the
0-3
Vikings.
teams.
You haven't won a game yet. This is where Jetta goes for about 450, 5 touchdowns, and solidifies himself as the best receiver in the league. This is a game that have to go off. Minnesota's got to establish the run game like they did last week. They had 20 attempts on the ground. You have to be able to run the ball, and you can't have 8 to 10 attempts per game. You can't do that. So if they're able to go out there and run the ball, the Minnesota Vikings will be fine. You're taking the Vikings here as well, Shea?
Yeah, I think the Vikings are too good. I mean, Kirk Cousins is the MVP right now, if you think about it. If you look at he has the best
outside of Tua.
No, but he has the best numbers out of anybody.
Well, he's the best numbers, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you go by just pure numbers right now, Kirk Cousins is the MVP, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And they're 0-3.
Which is fucking
yes,
nuts.
Tua is obviously the MVP if you go by that, but I'm saying numbers-wise.
And I was a little too underestimated the Dolphins, how good they were going to be.
Yeah, they're.
It's my
Listen,
fault.
Mike McDaniel's a fucking.
That guy is a genius, what he does.
Great offensive mind.
I love that guy. I aspire to be Mike McDaniels one day. Might even dress up for him as Halloween. Who knows? I'll get my little vape, too, for Halloween. I'll get my vape. I'll get my little tequila on the sidelines as I'm beating the Broncos 70-20. All right, next game. Steelers travel to Houston to go play Texans. CJ Stroud, good luck. You're fucked, buddy.
I can't see this thing. No, but it's actually, I will say, the Texans have good tackles. They have Larry Tunzel. It's a good tackle.
Yeah.
Very good tackle.
Yeah, but they don't have TJ Watt.
Well, no, obviously, but I can't see the Steelers starting 3-1 because I just don't think the Steelers are that good.
No, they're not that good, but this defense is that good.
Yeah, their defense is good.
Their defense is good. And Pickett just can't turn the ball over and can't be like complete terrible. And and he's not going to be complete terrible.
But yeah, I think the Texans have to get put in their place this game. They kind of have to. Like, they've been playing well. They played well last week, I should say. They're ready to get put in their place this week.
I mean, they stepped into Jackson. They're at home last week, right? Yeah, they're at home, and they really kicked the crap out of Jacksonville, which is great to see from CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud looked very well in that game too.
He did. I think the Texans are very happy they won that game now at the end of the year.
Yeah.
To get him instead of Bryce Young. You're looking at it. I've always said this too. I said he was going to be the best quarterback coming out. I said Bryce Young had more upside, like he had a higher chance of being.
Well, no, I thought the most upside was Ant.
Well, true. Yeah,
Ant could turn into literally freaking God.
Yeah, he could be very good. But I mean, out of pure I said Stroud right away was going to be the best quarterback, and he is.
Yeah.
Best throwing quarterback because Richardson seems like he's all right, but he also hasn't thrown the ball very much and down the field.
Yeah. But yeah, I would take the Steelers here this game.
Yeah, me too. I think it's just they're just the better team. Then we're ready for them, the Texans, to get a game where they kind of get put in their spot.
Yeah. This one here, I think a lot of people are also going to agree with the Chargers. The Raiders play the Chargers this week. Man, Brandon, I forgot who said it. Colin said it. Colin Cowherd said it the best.
He's Kirk Cousins away from him losing his job. Is that what you were going to say?
Well, yeah, he's an interception away from losing his job.
Yeah, he is.
And he's exactly right.
This is a guy who we've been arguing should have not had a coaching job for 2 years now, and he has somehow still has his job. And yeah, he's Kirk Cousins interception away from losing his job. In no circumstance do you go for it in that situation on 4th and 1 from your own 24-yard line with no timeouts. It just doesn't make sense. I just don't get it. I really don't get it.
Now, here's the thing. Everything that, like, a lot of people say that, like, why does Brandon Staley does this? Why does Brandon Staley does that? Because the numbers say to do that. And, like, that's the crazy thing. Like, the numbers said, go for it.
Did it?
Yeah. Because if you get it, the game's over.
True. But also, if you don't get it, you give them the ball in great field position.
Exactly. But, like, a lot of times, I'm pretty sure Brandon Staley listens to the numbers and goes, shit, there's a 70% chance if we get it right here, we win the game. Well, it's a 100% chance if we get it, if we win the game. The game's over. So he's thinking, all right, 4th and 1 on my own 28. Let's go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but
It's tough to look at if you're like just a casual like us. I guess it's tough to look at because like, dude, if you punt the ball back, you give them
I wouldn't
a
say
minute 30.
It's like it's just it's basic football knowledge. They have to go 75, 80 yards, 70 to 80 yards, even more if you get an insane punt with no timeouts and under 2 minutes. It's and they have to score a touchdown. The odds of doing that are very, very hard. Very hard.
Mm-hmm. But, you know, I also think that, they kind of maybe thought, hey, listen, even if they score, we still have timeouts. We can go down to kick a 3 still. You know, I think that's what they're thinking still, even if
I don't
even
know.
if they score.
Listen, I think everyone knows now Brandon Staley's not a very good coach.
I personally don't think he's the worst coach out there. I really don't.
I don't know if he's the worst coach, but I don't think he's a very good one. I think there's other guys you can get in there that'll do a better job than he will. I think that's kind of the best way to put it.
I don't know. You're taking the Chargers.
But they'll win this game, yeah. Because Vegas is just kind of not very good.
Jimmy G turned back golden. The good old Jimmy G throwing the other Steelers the ball.
Yeah.
Threw him it 3 times. It's a great job. Poor Devontae Adams, man. Get that man some help.
That guy should have never left.
And Chandler Jones, also get that guy some help. Oh, Jesus.
No, but actually get him some help.
No, please.
Did he just got arrested?
Yeah, he got arrested. Yeah. Hopefully he's getting some help because he was saying some. I don't even know what he was saying on Instagram Live. Do you know what he was saying?
No.
I don't even know. I watched the videos, but I was like, I don't understand what he's saying. Get that man some help. Well, he was saying something, right? Get Hunter Renfrow the ball.
Hunter Renfrow, yeah, which is
they don't give him the ball.
I know that guy. He's non-existent on the team.
Yeah, which
they're giving.
So he is not stupid, but he needs some help. I think this is also another one of the game of the weeks. Patriots at the Cowboys. Good old Mac Jones gets to roll into Dallas and try to beat the Cowboys, even though the Cowboys just got smacked last week by Arizona. I mean, I think teams have found the way to beat Dallas, though. It's run at Micah Parsons. That's exactly what the Cardinals did. The Cardinals ran at Micah Parsons, and Micah's too small. He couldn't take on double teams, and teams just ran all over him. The Cardinals are a very good. They have a very good rush attack, though. That's something I will say about the Cardinals.
You doubted James Conner. I told you he's a solid running back.
I did. I did. I put him 28th.
I told you he's a solid running back in this league.
And I was like, yeah, that guy sucks.
The dude's pretty good.
I ranked him really, really low, and I do really feel bad. But this Dallas team got ran out. And I think this is going to be their problem. The Giants were able to run on them, and the very first drive of the game, when they played them, unfortunately they couldn't do anything after that because they were losing so bad. Who'd they play the week after? Oh, they played the Jets. The Jets kept it close for most of the first half, but they also didn't run the ball. Don't know why. But you see the blueprint. Run at Micah Parsons. That's how you beat the Cowboys, and make Dak throw it.
Always make Dak throw it.
Always make Dak throw it because McCarthy even knows Dak can't throw the ball. He runs it about 20, 30 times a game, close to 40 times a game. I mean, Tony Pollard's getting a lot split carries with some other guys. You know, he's getting most of the workload with some other guys, but I mean, let Dak throw it. Make Dak beat you. You know. What else you got, Shea, in this game?
The Cowboys will win this game, though. Oh, wait, do you have the Patriots winning this game?
I wish. I really do wish. I like the Patriots in this game, but I'm taking the Cowboys.
Yeah, I feel like after an embarrassing loss like that,
that's
the Cowboys
embarrassing.
will come out, they'll look sharp, and
Bill Belichick's gonna work up a good game plan though. Make Dak throw it about 50 times.
Yeah, but the Patriots just aren't that good to win this game.
Patriots need another weapon on the outside, man. They need some help out there. Get Mac Jones some help. They have nobody out there to throw to.
Yeah.
Outside of,
And they haven't been. Their offense just has been. Honestly, Mac Jones has been the best part of their offense.
Yeah, he's good.
Ramondre Stevenson has been not good this year.
No, but they're not running the ball as much as they used to, though.
True.
Bill O'Brien in this offense now is kind of changed it.
It's five wide.
It's 5 wide almost every time, and like this is not the defensive coordinator's offense anymore. It's not Matt Patricia's offense. This isn't Matt Patricia and Joe Judge's offense anymore. This is Bill O'Brien's offense, and he's gonna go out there and throw it. That's why I think the Patriots really should have went out and got Hopkins, man. If they went out and got Hopkins, really could have exploded this offense, but unfortunately they couldn't. And maybe they could trade for him. When Tennessee sucks. Oh shit.
It seems like I mean, Tannehill's just got to throw him the ball more at this point. Poor guy just doesn't get the ball.
Yeah, he's such a good player, man. Just throw him the ball. Literally wherever, just
plays,
throw him the ball.
Throw him the ball.
Exactly. Dude, I mean, why do you think they worked in Houston?
It's the same thing I would do if I was Zach Wilson and I had Garrett Wilson. Throw him the ball. They're good football players for a reason. They'll make plays.
Exactly. Third to last game, the Niners at home against the Cardinals.
Yeah. Lock.
Yeah.
Lock.
This one's bad.
The Cardinals it was nice that they won a game. That's it. That's all. It ends there. It was nice they won a game.
Yeah, I don't know if this is not my lock. The next one's my lock. But
what's the next one?
The Chiefs play the Jets.
Oh, no, I'll still take the Niners as my lock.
All right.
Yeah, this is lock.
Yeah, no, I'm going to take the Chiefs as my lock in the next one. But the 49ers, man, they're fucking too good. Just make Purdy throw the ball deep because he can't do it literally at all. So try to get pressure on Purdy. Get him to late downs in the game. If they can do that, that's great. If they also have any, try to run the ball on them, but it's going to be very hard to. They have very good defensive line and amazing linebackers, so I don't know. Got anything else, Shea?
It's a 14-point spread.
14-point spread, yeah.
It's a 14-point spread for a reason. The Cardinals just had a big win. They're still celebrating it right now, probably. They did it instead of practicing this whole week. They just celebrated their win.
I heard Joshua Dobbs went to Cleveland for the week to go celebrate it. No, kidding.
Did you see the thing about his jersey?
Yeah, they don't even
his jersey in the team shop.
They're that cheap.
They got
man.
They got the guys who don't even play, and they don't have a Josh Dobbs jersey.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Niners here as well. I don't think anyone else would take the 49ers. All right. The Chiefs go on the road, go play New York Jets.
Guys, in case you didn't know, Taylor Swift will be in attendance. Just in case you didn't get the memo. Taylor Swift will be. You didn't know that?
No.
Jesus, have you not looked at a phone? Dude, that's all the NFL posts about is Taylor Swift.
Well, I didn't know she's going to be at the game this week.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That I didn't know.
Yes. She will be at the game.
Oh, then Travis Kelce might have 300 yards and 5 touchdowns this week. Because Coach Reed's definitely going to cook up some stuff now. Because I don't think Coach Reed knew
Sauce
that.
Gardner on him. Show him who's boss.
Sauce is going to be covering Sky Moore or Kadarius Toney.
That doesn't matter.
Or whatever bums out there. Listen, I don't even see a way for the Jets to win this game.
If the Jets' defense, this is the win for the Jets in this game is if their defense does well, gets a turnover or two on Mahomes, and holds the Chiefs to 20 points. That's a big win for the Jets' defense. Yeah. However, I don't know if the Jets' offense will score more than 10.
Yeah, they probably might not score more than that. They might score 3 points. This Chiefs defense is really good. They're a top 10 defense too. Yeah. And this is the best.
Steve Spagnuolo is a fantastic defensive coordinator. Fantastic.
This is the worst offense Mahomes has ever played on, but this is the best defense he's ever played on. So Mahomes is now in a spot where, he's got Kelce. That's all he fucking needs. I mean, really, he's out there just doing it with Kelce and relying on the defense. I mean, the defense let up 3 points to the Bears. I mean, it is the fucking Bears.
It is the Bears. No, they let up 10 points.
Oh, 10 points. I'm sorry, but again, it was the fourth quarter. But it was 41-0 at the end.
No, yeah,
it's bad. But the Chiefs. This is the Chiefs, man. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Anything else on this, Shea?
on the Chiefs Jets. Like I said, the Jets are so close. Like, they're Aaron Rodgers coming back, being fine to play. A couple of offensive linemen and one more weapon away from being a Super Bowl team. That's just kind of how it is.
Yeah. It's tough.
So maybe if you're the Jets, you just start tanking now.
That's why Zach Wilson's
The
still
thing is,
playing.
though, if you're the Jets and you get such a good draft pick, do you draft a quarterback?
No, you definitely don't.
But why not? If you get such an opportunity.
Because I think you might be able to do that in, like, the third round.
I mean, maybe.
And put some guy. I don't know. You might be able. I mean, you might be able to find a guy in the late rounds.
There's a lot of quarterbacks this year, so
yeah.
It's definitely interesting to see.
You know,
how many of them might fall,
or trade back and maybe get like the 17th pick, take a tackle, and then take an offensive lineman. You know, get two first round picks for that one high draft pick. But the Jets are going to be one of the worst teams in the league this year because of Zach Wilson. I don't even care about this defense because it's just how bad he is. But yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs as my lock. And the last game, the New York Football Giants are at home playing the Seattle Seahawks. Shea, what do you got?
This is going to be a good game, I think. This is a good Seattle team. This is a Giant team who has struggled. I think I'm going to take Seattle, but I think it's going to be close. I think it's like a field goal game. I think this is closer than some people might think. Because are the Giants that bad? No, I don't think the Giants are that bad.
A lot of people have them like as like bottom 25. A lot of them. A lot of people.
I don't know if the Giants are they a top 20 team right now? Probably not, the way they're playing. I don't know if you could say they're a top 20 team.
Yeah, probably not.
Now, are they a bottom 5, 7 team? No, I don't think they're that bad. There's teams that are worse than them. But yeah, if you go by how they've played this year, they've gotten embarrassed by the Niners. They've gotten embarrassed by the Cowboys, and they won a comeback game against Arizona. So I don't know, but I don't think the Giants are that bad. But if they lose this game pretty bad, then maybe they are just that bad. And last year was really just the luckiest thing ever for them. Is Saquon back this week?
Saquon should be back this week. He's day-to-day. He was at practice again today.
That's good to know. If Saquon's back, that really helps him out.
No Andrew Thomas, it probably looks like in this game.
That's not good.
He was limited yesterday in practice. He practiced yesterday.
And as you just informed me, Blitz Boy's first game in a long
time. It is Blitz Boy's first game. That's Jamal Adams, by the way.
But we call him Blitz Boy.
But
I don't think I've ever called him Jamal Adams in my life.
No, I don't think he's just Blitz Boy. Yeah, Andrew Thomas, question mark for the game. I have no idea. But yeah, no. So
are you going to take the Giants?
I am taking the Giants. Why would I not take the Giants?
Team. Even if you think they're going to lose, it's tough to go against your own team unless you know for a fact they're going to lose, like last week.
That last week was bad. I was like, dude, I literally can't. There's no point. This Seahawks team is very good.
This is a good team. This is a good Seattle team.
Yeah. We played them last year, lost. But we played really sloppy last year when we played them, and we didn't play our best football in Seattle last year. And
that's the one good thing. It's home because it's not easy to win in Seattle.
Yeah, it's not easy to win in Seattle. So we're at home. I think Daniel Jones gets back on track this week. They don't have the best pass rush, so that's going to help us this week.
They're getting their best pass rusher back. Blitz Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't he lead their team in sacks one year? Right?
I don't know.
I think he led their team in sacks.
He might have.
A couple years ago. He was their leader in sacks.
I don't know what they're going to do with Jamal Adams in this.
They're going to blitz him a lot.
I don't even know how much he's going to play. I mean, the secondary is really good for them. But thank God up front, they're not the best. They're not like the Niners or the Cowboys, two of the best teams up front.
Jalen Jones should have a little bit of time to throw the ball this game. He shouldn't be just dead right away.
And Jones has got to take some deep shots this week, man. You can't sit back and
throw your curls, your hitches,
throw our check downs and curls and all X, Y, and Z. We got to play like we're playing the fucking Minnesota Vikings.
Play more like Jordan Love, baby. Throw it deep every play.
God, please don't do that, because we will definitely lose then. But
why?
Because we're not meant for that, Shea.
You take your couple of check downs, but then when you got your chance, you throw it deep.
We're not meant for that,
Shea. You got to get the ball going somehow.
It's got it starts with explosive plays, always does, and you got to get explosive plays early on. That's the biggest thing for the Giants. And this defense can't suck. We've turned into we were last year like close to a top 10 defense, a little outside that, And now this year we're like a bottom 5. We can't. Giants can't be this bad on defense. You know, we've let up 30, 28, and 40. Like, it's terrible. Can't have this happen. So Giants got to bounce back this week against Seattle, and hopefully they do. Shea, you want to talk about anything else? Oh, yes, we have to talk about. Fortunately, we're going to get off script here. The NBA.
We have to talk about. Oh, that's right.
Damian Lillard is now a Milwaukee Buck.
That's right. Very interesting. That makes it interesting. You got now him, Giannis, and Chris Middleton over there. No more Drew Holiday. They got rid of Drew Holiday.
Yeah, they said fuck defense. We ain't playing no defense.
Yeah, Giannis, you're gonna do everything on defense. That's what they said.
Well, I don't know which analysis said this, but one of them said it. They said, "This is Shaq and Kobe. Giannis go dominate for 3 quarters. Dame come in for the 4th quarter." It's literally Shaq and Kobe. Shaq and Kobe. Giannis go dominate for 3 quarters. And now you have Chris Middleton too. I mean, you didn't even have to lose Chris Middleton.
Giannis, go get us 50 and 20. Dame, come in and hit shots when we need you to hit shots.
Exactly, because that's what
Dame hit your free throws.
Dude, that's exactly what Milwaukee couldn't do. They didn't have a closer. They had Giannis, frankly, can't fucking close out a game because he can't shoot the ball.
Yeah.
So now they brung in the closer. I mean, this is a perfect thing, Milwaukee. They need a point guard that could close. Drew Holiday wasn't it. Chris Middleton wasn't it. I mean, Chris Middleton was close, but he wasn't
Chris Middleton has not been. A couple of years ago, Chris Middleton was hitting good shots. He has not been anything.
When they went that finals run, they were hitting shots.
Chris Middleton has not been anywhere near.
Yeah, he's not the same player he was. Now that they bring in a closer, this is the perfect thing for Milwaukee. They're going to be a good team this year. I just worry about depth with them. Losing Grayson Allen, who's a starter, who's a good role player for them.
Dirty, scummy Grayson Allen.
He's been a good player, though. And that's like the crazy thing. He's actually been a good player.
No, he has. Yeah.
He's been a good player for them.
He is.
And so they lose him. They lose Drew Holiday. So they lose 2 starters, but the game 1 in Lillard. Hopefully they can replace Allen. He's a really good player. You hope Dame doesn't get hurt or Giannis or anybody like that. This is by far the best team Damian Lillard's ever been on. And he should have great success in Milwaukee for the next 3 to 4 years.
Here's what I want to think about now. Though.
What?
Well, we also got to think. Ayton's not on the Suns anymore. So
Nope.
The Suns, who are this amazing up and coming. It's supposed to be. Everyone's already saying the finals should just be played now between the Suns and the
Bucks.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, I think
there's too many good West teams.
There's plenty of teams that can
The Nuggets still won the fucking chip last year.
I don't care how good the Suns just got worse. The Suns got worse. They lost Ayton, who, as much as people might have given Ayton,
no, they didn't get worse. I mean, they definitely got worse. Yeah,
they just got Jusuf Nurkic.
Yeah,
Ayton might get bitched in the paint more. Nurkic gets put on posters. The guy is a highlight reel against him. No, they're worse. They're worse. I think as much as people gave Ayton crap, I think Nurkic is a worse center than Ayton. And like I said, at least Ayton would play a little interior defense. Nurkic gets put on posters. That's kind of how it is. He might be a better offensive player a little bit, but he gets put on posters. So that's that. Another thing to think about, is Portland a decent team this year if they keep Drew Holiday?
Nope. There's like 13 teams have like a good chance of making the team.
But think about it. Scoot Henderson, Drew Holiday, Jeremy Grant. That's not bad with those 3 guys.
Aiden? You didn't even say Aiden.
Did Aiden? Oh, Aiden went to. Wait, no.
No, Aiden went to. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Bucks got Lillard. Yeah, and Aiden went. That's what I mean. So that's right.
Because
I knew they got someone else. Why was I forgetting?
They got Aiden and
Drew Holiday. Yeah. So they have Scoot Henderson, Drew Holiday. That's 2 good. That's a good defensive guard, and Scoot Henderson's going to play defense and is going to be a good offensive guard. Jeremy Grant, solid wing player for you. DeAndre Ayton to hold it down in the paint, and their 3 is what's his face. Oh, it's not Norman Powell. I was going to say it's Norman Powell. It's not Norman Powell.
I thought it was Little, but it's not Little.
No, Little stinks. But they also have what's his face off the bench too, who also might play the 3 for them. Anthony Simons.
Yeah, Anthony Simons.
Yeah, so they're not, dude. They're a young. Here's the thing: what you do.
They won't make the playoffs, but
do you trade Drew Holiday now for just more draft picks? And get really young?
100%.
Because Ayton's still young. He's like 24.
Yeah,
he's still young. Scoot's young. Jeremy Grant's not. He's like 27, 28, I think.
Yeah, he's young.
Simons is young. So this is a rebuilding team, but
you definitely
you almost want to
Drew
call
Holiday.
this could be a reloading team because they're still not awful. If you get them, like if you keep Drew Holiday, there's a team that can be decent. And even if you trade Holiday for a couple draft picks, now you got a bunch of draft picks.
Yeah. No, you definitely have a bunch of
and a team
draft
that's
picks.
solid still. Good. It's like a Thunder team where you have some guys and a bunch of draft picks like that. You could be good.
Yep.
So yeah, it's definitely interesting. And then you got, Miami. You got Jimmy Butler.
Yes, that was the one thing I want to talk about. They're not making the fucking playoffs. Look at this roster. It's trash. It's so bad.
Jimmy Butler.
It's so bad, bro. They were banking on getting Lillard, and then they didn't get Lillard.
Well, they got Hero coming back now.
Oh, yes. The guy who fucking is a six man. Like, he's not that good. Like, bro, this Heat team
I love
is
the fact
not
that, like,
good.
is Jimmy Butler, like, what is Jimmy Butler trying to do? Like, he's trying to say, like, the NBA is rigged and, like, that Lillard went to the Bucks. Like,
What do you mean?
You see what he's coming out saying, like, there's serious stuff going on, like, that should be investigated, that Damian Lillard went to the Bucks and that he's not, or something like that. Like, he's trying to go back in time and, like, redo the trade and, like, that this should not have happened. He went on, like, there was, like, videos. He went on, like, I don't know if it was, like, Instagram Live or, like, he posted videos on Twitter or something like that.
But you see Dame try to come back to Portland?
What?
Yeah, so he said if he couldn't get a trade to Miami, I would like to come back. Portland said, nope, we're trading you.
Oh, really?
Portland said, nope, we're trading you. And he was like, and he was so upset. He was so upset that he couldn't come back.
Really?
Dude, Portland was like, yeah, no, you're gone, buddy.
You said you don't want to play for us? Nah, you're gone. Yeah,
No,
I don't
you're
care.
gone.
You're done. You're done. We're getting everything we can.
And the Instagram comments were great. They were like,
Wait, and didn't they also Grayson Allen also went to the Portland. Yeah, Portland got some guys.
yeah.
This Portland team isn't awful.
But what you call it? It was funny because one of the Instagram comments goes,
the whole trade details now because I have it on my phone.
yeah, the Instagram comment went, bro, you literally posted you in a Miami Heat jersey. Shut the fuck up. Like,
Okay.
dude.
Drew Holiday. Oh, no, wait. No, I lied. The Suns. Oh, wait. The Suns got Grayson Allen.
Oh, the Suns got Allen. That's
They
a good
got
player.
Nasir Little and Keon Johnson. Okay, so the Suns actually got depth. The
They
Suns
need
got better. I lied. The Suns got better in this trade because they got depth. They got Grayson Allen. That's a depth guy.
Yeah.
Nasir Little. They got
And
depth.
Nurkic.
And Nurkic. Nurkic is worse than Aiden, but they got depth.
Yeah, but they got depth. Grayson Allen.
What was that?
Fuck, the aliens are onto
What
us.
the-
God dang
what
it.
was that? The Blazers got Ayton, Holiday, and Tom. Oh, okay then.
Man, my tummy's rumbling.
There's Thunder. Outside. And they got Tomani Carmera.
All right. Well,
And they got a first round pick and then 2 pick swaps.
we better wrap this shit up before this shit fucking
It cuts out.
It cuts out.
The power's
and-
about to go out.
And we have to do it all again. And
Yeah.
I think it's good. It's good. It's good shit in the NBA. Listen, we're gonna have a lot of good teams this year. Lakers gonna be one of them. They're gonna be the best team in the league.
The Suns are loading up all just for LeBron. So
Exactly. LeBron's winning another chip this year,
Curry coming back to win it.
and then Bronny's gonna get his
No,
son.
I lied. All for the Thunder to show how good they are. And
And Bronny gets his son, and they'll be fine. And they're reloaded. They're literally reloaded. You just have the other James,
yeah,
and they're
LeBron's
fine.
just like 42 at this point.
No, LeBron will be 40. He's 38 this year.
He's only 38. Aaron Rodgers is older than LeBron. That's just crazy. To me.
Yeah.
It's LeBron, I guess, because he came in at 18. So.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's podcast. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.